Yeah, so I need some form of communication so that we can flow. Let's understand where we are and where we are having the issues. So that I know where my area of concentration or focus will be. I don't want to run around in circles. Okay, nobody's saying anything. How many people were in the Canva design class? Let me start from there.
Good morning, Mr. Ivy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Moses. Yeah, well done, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what the lady is trying to say is that, the digital marketing, if we break it down and say, okay, this is graphic design, this is email marketing class or session. So I think they did not get the aspect where the last lesson was SEO. So I think that's where they are mixing it up. Like, okay, if we are taking class on web development or taking class on content writing, graphic design, so they didn't know what the last class, the title, and the things we did. So I think that's where the mix-up is.
Okay. Thank you. Mute Sandra. Is that where you can mute? Mute. Someone is very loud. Let's hit him. I've muted you. Yo, this thing is disturbing me. Okay, so I don't know if that's the case, but the last class was SEO, search engine optimization. And from the explanation of search engine optimization for those people who were in the class, right, you understand that it is mostly to optimize a website so that it can be better visible on the search engine result page, right? To be more visible organically on the search engine result page. When I mentioned what is organic, when we say we are trying to make something or we are trying to push out something organically in marketing, what does it mean? I mentioned it in the class on Saturday. I mentioned it before. I mentioned it again on Saturday. What does it mean, please?
Good morning. That's so generate more audience. So let me see, new love customers without advertising your products. Or let me say without paying for advertisements. Yes, without paying for advertisements. So we generate it organically.
Okay. Thank you. So it means that you are trying to generate traffic or you're trying to get something to your page, either to sell or to generate traffic or to make your page more visible without paying, right? Without sponsoring, without making any form of payment to the platform for them to boost it for you or for them to further push it so that every person will see it, right? And from our last class, we're defining SEO and we're saying what SEO was. We said it is search engine optimization, which means it is to make our websites or make websites more visible on the search engine result page organically. We also discussed the advantages and disadvantages. We also discussed that we have three types of SEO. Please remind me, what are the three types of SEO that we mentioned? Okay. Off page, on page, and technical. Lawrence Oyim. Do we all agree? Do we all agree that the three types of SEO we have are on page, off page, okay, and technical? Okay. Okay. So we have three types of SEO, which are the on-page SEO, the off-page SEO, and the technical SEO, right? And I explained what these three types of SEO are. Now, I'll also like somebody to give me that explanation. These are like the simplest part. That is how you will learn easily, right? By giving me back what I give to you. Because if I keep talking and giving it, some people will not still understand. So I think someone should give me. So one person will give me what on page is, the person will give me off page, and the last person will tell me about technical. I explained it in details in that class. So who's going first?
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good morning.
Um,
Anyways, Steven.
I would like to talk about off page.
Okay.
Yeah, it involves activities that you normally do outside the website in order to improve its authority and ranking.
Okay. Thank you, Steven. So Steven has told us off page. The next question should give me on page. Okay. Florence Oyim. Okay, you're talking about technical. Technical SEO is the practice of ensuring that your website meets the technical requirements of search engines like website speed optimization. Okay. Okay. Like website speed. Yep. Okay. Yes. 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 Crawling, crawlability. Your website should be able to be crawled by search engine. It should be indexed. It should have a sitemap. Those are technical. All right. So on page. Two have given me Steven. I need on page.
On page
Steven,
focuses on.
that's you again.
Good
Is that
afternoon.
Steven again?
Yes.
Steven, please, it's not you again.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So I have Alexia Jonas. She says she thinks, so that means she's not sure. I think on page SEO focuses on optimizing individual web pages. So she thinks she's not sure. I need somebody who is sure of what on page SEO is.
On page, there are the
Yes.
activity, there are the activities you do on the personal web page to optimize, to optimize it for greater chance, when people search for it. So those activities you do on the home page to optimize it. I don't know how to put it. Those activities you do on the page, on your personal web page, for it to be ranked higher when it's being searched for by people.
Okay. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. So that's the simple explanation I've been given by Shehu, and Florence. So I can't remember the last person's name. Okay, thank God Ayamu says on page SEO refers to the practice of optimizing individual web pages to rank higher and earn more relevant traffic. All right. So those are the main things, right? On page, the activities you do to rank your pages higher on the different individual pages of the website. Off page, activities that you do off the pages, just like the name implies. Those activities that you do to bring traffic to your page or to your website that is not done on the website. And that includes backlink building, which is the main thing, like I mentioned. Like everything about off page, most likely or mostly is geared towards backlink building. Then technical SEO are the other technical aspects of the SEO where you're trying to, keep your web page as technically good as possible, which includes your website speed. So your website has to be fast, including crawlability. Can the search engine crawl your web pages? Right? Is it mobile friendly? Does it have a low bounce rate? All of those other technical aspects of it. And that's the technical SEO. Oh, we have a particular activity that is most likely inclined to on page, and that is like the primary activity that you do for SEO. What is that activity? The primary thing that you do, like practically like the most important thing, followed by the others. What is that? Finding the right keywords, Uche Okonkwo. Yeah, thank you. Simply put, keyword research or keywords. Mikus Daniel says research. Thank you. Uche Okonkwo, Mikus Daniel. The layout is keywords. You want to have the right keywords in place, right? You want to be able to use the right keywords for your SEO. I hope I'm answering the questions of people that we're practically or basically answering the questions of people that have been asking about what they did not understand or who were not in the class. Because you asking me to go and recap everything from scratch seems quite unfair to me. But I hope you're getting answers in bits and pieces. Okay. Next thing. Now I mentioned the tool. I gave us a tool that we can use to look for questions that people are asking. Okay, yes. I also mentioned that, I mean, of course, I mentioned that. Google now prioritizes question keywords, right? I mentioned that Google now prioritizes question keywords. And why is it that way? Why is it that Google now prioritizes question keywords, or the search engine prioritizes question keywords? Why is it that way? It is that way because when you go to the search engine, you're mostly going to be looking for information, and when you're looking for information, you're actually searching for, stuffs. And there's a word I said that you use, that there's a word I use that you do when you go to the search engines when you're trying to look for something. What's that word? That you are looking for something on the search engine, you do what to the search engine? There's a word, there's a particular word, a particular term that we use in SEO, that this is what you are doing when you're on the search engine trying to look for information, and then you put in your keywords. Those keywords are put into the search engine to do what to the search engine? And it's not just okay for us to learn and we don't take it in. Yeah. Query. Florence Oyim says query. Thank you, query. Thank you. Ugu Rosemary Chisom also says query. Thank you. So you query the search engine. That's what you do. When you go to the search engine to look for information, those keywords that you type, what is, who is, and then you hit the search button or you hit the enter button, you're simply querying the search engine. You're querying it for information. You're querying it to get answers to your questions. That's what you're doing. So you're querying the search engine. Right. And that's query. Then I also stated how the search engine works and how it gets all of this information that you are able to receive. So can you tell me how it works? The steps at which it works. The search engine, I mentioned that there are how the search engine works, or how um, it gives out information on the internet. Because when you go and you search, immediately you get results. And I mentioned the steps at which the search engine takes to get this information that it now gives to us, the users who are querying the search engine. I mentioned the steps, and I need you to also give it back to me. What are the steps, and how does the search engine work to store this information and get it back to us? Short and long search. No, That's not the answer. It's not such a long, short and long search. I mentioned it. It works in 3 ways. Let me give you the clue. It works in 3 ways. Or there are 3 steps the search engine uses to get information and give it back to us. Yes, Idara.
You said something about of the
I can't hear you. Your line is breaking up.
site of the page. What I said you mentioned something about of the page.
I can't hear you. Your line is breaking up, and what you're
Of
also
the
saying is not what I.
page and I will take a phone.
Okay. Thank you for
Can you
trying.
hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for trying. But that's
Okay.
not correct.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Query index. Uche Okonkwo says query index. Abdulaziz Abdul Samad says it's crawl. Uche Okonkwo says and ranking, query index and ranking. That's what he said. Florence Oyim says after querying the search engine, it will run a background search to bring out results that best answers your question. Then it will rank them from the most optimized. Okay, nobody has answered my question correctly. It's just a three words. It's just 3 words I need. Florence, your explanation is long. I just need 3 words. Crawling, indexing, and ranking. Amina Mohammed. In that order. Thank you, Amina. You got it correct. Uche says indexing, crawl, and rank. Uche, you did not arrange it in the right format. Amina, thank you. Crawling, indexing, and ranking. That's what it does, right? So that's how the search engine gets it. Gets the information from different sources on the internet. So that's how it gets different information from the internet, right? It first of all crawls. After crawling the web, it will index, across the web, across the internet, goes into different websites, gets information from these different websites, right? After getting all the information from these different websites, it then does what? It indexes this information. What does it mean by indexing? What does it mean by indexing? It stores this information in a bank. It stores this information in a bank. It keeps it in a particular bank where it now has access to all of this information, and then it ranks. The ranking is when you now come and you query the search engine, and when you query the search engine, it goes into its index, and then it looks for pages, it looks for websites that have results that are relevant to your query. It looks for websites that has information that are relevant to the queries that you have made using the keywords that you put in, and then it ranks them, right? It then ranks these websites in level of superiority from their website authority to the amount of information that they have, also to the amount of people that always go for monthly searches or daily searches. It ranks these websites accordingly, right? And then your job is now to look for the particular web page that gives you the information that you want. So that is it. It crawls, it indexes, and it ranks. That's how the website operates. That's how the search engine operates. Those are just the 3 words I wanted to hear. Crawling, indexing, and ranking. I hope that is clear. Then we talked about keywords and We said that there are two types of keywords. Please mention the two types of keywords. This one is very simple now. Everybody should be able to get this one. Please mention the correct name. Florence Oyi says long term and short term. That's not correct. It's not long term and short term. Okay, Pearl Mbuwana, long-tailed and short-tailed keywords. Thank you. Alexia Jonas, long-tail and short-tail. Thank you. So it is long-tail keywords and short-tail keywords, just like Alexia Jonas mentioned. Short-tail keywords and long-tail keywords. What are long-tail keywords? Long-tail keywords. I need long-tail keywords. Someone should give me the definition of long-tail keywords. Why are they called long-tail keywords? Mikus Daniel, long-tail keywords involve a query of more than 2 keywords. Partially correct. Partially correct. But I need a more correct answer of what long-tail keywords are. Vidara Imopong says they are called long-tail keywords because they are in form of sentences. Okay, let me read some of these things. Long-tail keywords involve a query of more than 2 keywords. Okay. Abdulaziz Abdul Samad says there are keywords that are more than 2 or 3 keywords. Onyuchi Sandra, query by asking the questions with 3 or more words. When using 3 or more, these are called long tail because they are in form of sentences. Long tail are in form of sentences. Long tail keywords can be sentences, phrase, or clause. Alexia Jonas, 3 to 8 or more keywords in a search for niche targeting. Thank you, Alexia. That's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. Alexia, it seems like I will give you something. You've answered like 2 questions correctly. So long tail keywords are 3 to 8 or more word keywords. Those are long tail keywords. There are keywords that are made up of 3 to 8 or more words. Right? We are simply saying keywords that are 3 to 8 words or more are long tail. Then keywords that are 1 or 2 words are short tail. Yeah, so you have already given the answers to the other question that I wanted to ask. Magdalena Agba says long tail keywords are specific, longer sentences that people use in search engines when looking for something. Thank you. Very correct answers. Now, still on keywords, we have different buyer intents or different keyword intents. Let's use keyword intents now, because if I say buyer intents, some people will start asking, what do you mean by buyer intents? Never mentioned that. Now, there are different keyword intents. We also looked at them when we're searching for keywords using our keyword tool, our keyword research tool. What are these different keyword intents? I'm not going to mention the number, but there are different keyword intents. No, I'm not sharing my screen, the lights. I can't be sharing. If I'm sharing my screen, everybody will see what I'm asking and the answers will be popping up. So I'm not sharing screen. I want people to answer the questions so that people who are not in the class can, hear the answers, and even the people who were in the class can get the answers again. Yeah, different keyword intents. Please mention. I'm waiting. People don't remember that one. Product keywords, no. Chokonko, no. Edition, no. Navigational, informational, transactional, and commercial. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thank you, Edidion, Jonah. We have navigational keywords, we have informational keywords, we have transactional keywords, and then we have commercial keywords. Those are the 4 different types of keyword intents that we have on the search engine, or how the search engine sees the different keywords that you put in when you're searching for information. Navigational, informational, transactional, and commercial. What are informational keywords? That one is the simplest of them. Informational keywords. For example, what is the health benefits of mango? No, that's not the explanation of informational keywords. It just gives information on what is being searched to. No. No, I think is to convey users' intent to learning, understanding, or exploring a subject more deeply. No. I might accept that. Udwak Roberts. Yep, your hand is up.
Okay, so this is the intent to learn something, or the user trying to answer a specific question or solve a particular problem.
Thank you. We did you. Amina Mohammed says informational intent means that the searcher is willing to find out more about the concept. It's probably not a good idea to try selling. Okay. So I think I'll accept these 3 answers from Edition, Amina, and Uduak Robert. Quite close to the answers. That's the answer. Such informational intent are keywords that the users are looking to get more information about something. They are out there to get information. Right? They are looking for a specific information. Informational keywords are search terms that users enter into search engines when they are looking for information and answers to specific questions. Yes, blessing Agbo. That is it. Those are informational keywords. Keywords that you use when you are searching for something, when you're trying to navigate to look for something. Right? Not navigate this time, but when you're looking for a particular answer to an information. Those are informational keywords. What's navigational?
words that a user enters to find a specific or a particular website or page.
I didn't get you clearly though. I mean, I'm
I said navigational words that users enter, the users uses to search for a specific or a particular website or web page.
Okay, Onyechi. I don't quite agree. Edith Young Noah, Amina Mohammed. Okay, Idara, let me hear from you first.
Okay, sir. Well, sir, navigational keywords are sites that we see on search engines that will take us to give us more information on what we want to search for or what information we are looking for.
Okay, but I don't agree. Thanks for trying. Amina Mohammed, navigational keywords are used when the searcher wants to get to a specific page or website. Ejidion, navigational keywords tells the search engines where you want to go on the web. Navigational keywords, listenable, are search terms used by users when they intend to find a specific website, web page, or online resource. Tell us about the prices. Navigational keywords are keywords that users use when they are trying to navigate the web. Like the word says navigate, right? They are trying to search for, something. They're trying to search for a website or a page, but they want to navigate. And saying they are looking for a specific, I'm not sure it's specific at this time around because they're not looking for any specific thing. What you want to navigate is more like, okay, you want to get information about something, but you want to navigate first before getting the main information. For instance, if I go and type, I mentioned that I explained it in the class. If I type Red Bull, I'm just going to navigate, right? I want to navigate to get to different pages, different websites, and look for information. I'm just trying to navigate. I know this, maybe I know what I'm looking for, yes, but I need to navigate first to get exactly what I intend to find. Okay, thank you. Well done. So I need to be sure that you guys understand what we have been doing instead of just running. I mentioned okay, still on keywords, right? And of course, I said that Google gives preference to question keywords. I've mentioned that. I mentioned a tool, but I give us a tool that you can use to look at keywords that people are asking, and it should help inform the kind of keywords that you might want to question keywords that you might want to use. So someone remind me that too. Dara, did you raise your hand again?
Yes, sir. The tools are Google, Chrome. You said Chrome, you said Opera Mini, and others.
Those are search engines.
Sir?
Those are search engines. I mentioned the two.
Okay, sorry, sir.
It's fine. Florence, answer the public. Thank you, Florence. That's the name of the tool. Answer the public. Answer the public is a tool that you use to get questions that people are asking. When I opened it, I'm going to share my screen.
Paano ba? May sign natin then once. Parang ba may isang ako
Listen, please mute your mic. Answer the public. That's the name of the tool, and this is it. Answerthepublic.com. You see it. And this is the tool. Answer the public. And you see, it says here, discover what people are asking about. So it's a tool that helps you know questions that people are asking. And of course, we are using the free. So we have just 3 searches per day. Right? But this is the tool. And I explain how it is being used and how it gives answers. Right? Now imagine I say, well, I want to search for a keyword. The keyword is, give me a keyword, short tail keyword, general keyword. Climate change. Thank you, Uche Okonkwo. So if I say climate change, my general keyword, and I want to see what questions are people asking on climate change. And you can see it's on Nigeria. You can change it from Nigeria to the US, America, United States. And you can see United States, United Kingdom, Australia. It will not give the questions that people are asking in relevance to this keyword in that region. So let's search for Nigeria. And then we hit the search button. Now you can see this is how it looks. This is 757 results. This one is free. You can access this one from your own what's it called? Your own browser. Right? You're just going to be limited to 3 searches per day like mine. Now let's look at it. You can see, like I said, how it works. You can see questions under the wheel. You can see questions under R. You can see questions under can. You can see questions under how. You can see under what, under when, under where, under which, and under who, and under why. Now, you can see questions that people are asking with relevance to this particular keyword. If we look at why, you see why climate change is real, why climate change is a problem, why climate change occurs, why climate change is bad, why climate change happened, why climate change is important. Under the who question, you see who climate change and health reports. Who, so this who is not actually correct. Who climate change definition. So let's leave who and let's go to where. Where is where the climate change starts, where climate change is happening, where climate change is the worst, where climate change deny us sleep, where climate change came from. And then there's when climate change started, when climate change in use. So you see how it's giving you different questions that people might most likely be asking. You can see how climate change affects agriculture, how climate change affects human health, how climate change affects agriculture in Nigeria. Climate change, this is our questions now. And this is the tool. So all you have to do is you look at this tool, and then you look at the keywords that it is given to you. Now this is still it. right? And these are different set of questions. The first ones were these ones. This is now another set. You can see questions, right, relating to the different section that they are in. So you want to capitalize on this, you can see more, right? You can see even all, you can see two. Can you guys see my screen? Please, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, sir. Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Dara, why can't you see my screen?
I don't know, but I'm not seeing anything. I cannot see your screen.
You might want to
Try
log out.
swiping your phone to the left or right. Maybe you move.
Yeah, try swapping your screen from left to right. Ilya,
Okay.
why did you mark my screen? So Lydia marked my screen. I'll have to stop sharing and then try to share again. Dara, I hope you can see the screen now.
No, sir.
You might need to log out and log in again because I just read.
Sorry.
You might need to log out and log in again. So this is Answer the Public, and this is the tool. This is how it helps you or shows you questions that people are asking, and I mentioned it right in the class. And I showed us how you can capitalize on these questions to be able to use it for your various keywords. Okay, that is one. What's the name of the tool that I use for my keyword research? The name of the particular tool that we use for keyword research. I used it in class. SCM Rush, Florence Oyem. Okay. Thank you, Florence. SCM Rush. That is the name of the tool. Thank you. SCM Rush, thank you. We use the tool to do a couple of things. We use SCM Rush to do a couple of things on Saturday. Saturday to Tuesday is not far. It's just 2 days. Saturday after Saturday, we had Sunday, Monday. So today is Tuesday. So we use the tool to do a couple of things on aside keyword research, or including keyword research. Mention 2 things that we use the tool to do, or that we can use the tool for. Analytics. Architect Fortunate Mbakwe. Yes, analytics. What kind of analytics? There are different kind of analytics you can do. Yeah, Alexia Jonas says competitive research analysis. Okay, that's one. What's the second one? Used for backlink analytics. Okay. Okay. I think we're heading somewhere. We're heading somewhere. SEO audits, position tracking. Wow. Okay. Thank you. So we use our tool for traffic analytics, competitive research analytics, keyword research. Yeah, most likely backlink analytics to analyze backlinks, right? And a host of other things you can use the tool to do. Okay. So, I hope we understand. I hope everybody is flowing with these questions I'm asking. It's necessary that I ask these questions, very necessary. First of all, it helps refresh our memory, number one. And of course, definitely a question that you answer by yourself will most likely stick to your mind. And because it's someone else that give the answer, it will most likely stick to your head than me just giving the answer or coming back again to recap, like we said. So that is how we were able to. Today is mostly going to be revision on everything that we did. So brace up, guys. Brace up. That is how we did for. That's what we use for the tool, right? I'm going to ask that question. So for on-page SEO, right? For on-page SEO, we are optimizing the individual pages, like we said. What and yes, when you get your keywords, where are the major places, or what are the, not let me just talk about just keywords. What are the major things you need to do for your SEO techniques? The major things that you need to do for on-page. I'm going to ask for only on-page. I will not ask for off-page. The major things you need to do, the major strategies you need to put in place for your on-page. That includes where you're going to insert your keywords and how you're going to insert your keywords. Mention like 2 or 3 for me, and I'll be okay. Yeah, URL structure is very important. Alexia Jones, thank you. That's number 1. Alexia Jones has given me one. URL structure. Are you saying something? Esther Edet, if you're not, please mute your mic. Anything. Internal linking, Ugu Rosemary, thank you. That's number 2. Alexia Jones mentioned URL structure. Ugu Rosemary says internal linking, thank you. Florence Oyim says header tags. Thank you. All right, one more person or two more people? Tell me your own. High quality content. Who's Daniel? Okay. Okay. High quality content. Okay. Okay. Yes, I can accept that as well. High quality content creation. Okay. Yeah. Let's roll. All right. Thank you for the people that answered. So first, we do your keyword research and optimization. You get high quality content. Of course, Mikus Daniel mentioned that high quality content creation, very important. Internal linking, like Google Rosemary mentioned. Header tags, that's your H1, H2 tags, where you can also, put them very well. Your URL structure, someone mentioned that. There are two more things that needs to be mentioned. One is your meta tags, that's your meta description, your meta title and your meta description. And then the last thing is image optimization. The last thing is image optimization, right? And I mentioned that you need to have what we call alt text, right? Alt text, trying to optimize your images, especially for visually impaired individuals, right? That was for on-page SEO. For the off-page SEO strategies, we mentioned link building, which is backlink building. We mentioned social media marketing. We mentioned influencer outreach, guest blogging, online reputation management, and brand mentions. That's for off-page. I only asked for on-page. Then for technical, I've mentioned them already this morning. Website speed, mobile friendliness, SSL implementation, that security socket layer, XML sitemaps, structured data, callability, and indexability. Yeah. All right. I think we've been able to cover up most of what we did on Saturday, right? I've been able to show up. We've been able to answer questions on what we did, or most of what we did on Saturday, right? These questions are very, very important. Now, meanwhile, I think we've not covered all anyways. I'll still mention one or two things. Now, we'll talk about keyword research, right? Which of course involves searching for relevant keywords that you will use. And there are practically 4 things that you need to look at when you're trying to choose your keywords or when you want to use keywords from your research. Mention the 4 things for me, please. What are the 4 things that you need to be on the lookout for when you're trying to do your keyword research, when you're choosing the keyword that you want to use? 4 things. Search volume. You don't have a C. Search volume. Thank you. You don't have a C. That's one. I think that's, yes, you can take a cue from that. The rest of us can take a cue from that. Number one is search volume. Okay, so I need the rest. Okay, relevance to your content, Ugu Rosemary Chiso, thank you. Keyword difficulty, Alexia Jones, thank you. Search intent, Idon Abasi, thank you. So we have search volume, we have keyword difficulty from Alexia Jones, we have relevance to your content from Ugu Rosemary, we have search intent from Idon Abasi again, keyword competition, that's keyword difficulty, Magdalene, if that's what you meant. But the word is keyword difficulty. So we've mentioned 3 things that have been correct. There's one left. There's one left. I did the last one. The last one is something that we mentioned already. We've asked for the definition of it as well. Long tail keywords for niche target. Thank you, Alexia. So there's search volume, there's keyword difficulty, there's relevance to your content, and then this, the last one is using long tail keywords for niche targeting. Using long tail keywords for niche targeting. Yes, Eniola has listed them: search volume, search intent, keyword difficulty, and relevance to content, relevance to your content, not of content. All right, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done, guys. We are making headway. Right, and then I share my screen. Into the tool. Which is my SEM Rush tool. I explained this part already, and I explained how you can get this up and running. Then I'm going to access my SEM Rush. You see? Now, this is my SEM Rush tool. I'm sure we all saw this tool on Saturday for those of us who were in the class. And some of us must have familiarized ourselves with what it looks like. And this is if I want to do domain overview. You can see under it's competitive research. You can check for the domain. You can do a domain overview. You can do traffic analytics to check the amount of traffic that your competitors' websites gets and where they are getting their traffic from, and all of those other relevant information. You can see organic research. You can see keyword gap, backlink gap, right? Then there's keyword research where you can do your keyword overview. You can use your keyword magic tool to search for relevant keywords, see your keyword strategy builder, and then your position tracking. Yeah. So what to do a domain overview. This is now I'm going to be very fast about this one because it's a recap. A domain overview. I just want to do this since we are using this tool, because the next thing we'll go back to now is our Canva. I can say I want to do a domain overview of hold on, thinking of a website to use. We used Linda Ikeji's blog the last time. If we want to use Linda Ikeji's blog again, so let's just say lindaikejisblog.com. That's the domain. Let me be sure. lindaikejisblog.com, and we are searching the World Wide Web for where Linda Ikeji's blog comes from, and you can see how you get various information about this particular domain, which is lindaikejisblog.com. That's the name of the domain, right? Remember, the domain is without HTTPS, right? Without the URL is now where you now have the HTTP or the HTTPS. HTTP, of course, if it's not secure, if it doesn't have a secure socket layer, which is SSL, that's why you see only HTTP. But if it has a secure socket layer, you now see that S at the end. That secure socket layer SSL certificate is necessary to protect your website against attacks, right? So it's more like a layer of protection to, not like the website will not be attacked anyways, right? But it gives a layer of protection that it makes it difficult for whoever is trying to attack whatever malware that is trying to attack your website to be able to access it and destroy information. But without that SSL certificate, any malware can disrupt your website and take out information, take out valuable information from it and move. So you want to be able to avoid that kind of situation. Right now, you see, for this is lindaikejisblog.com, we can see that the domain has an authority score of 39. I mentioned what an authority score is. Someone remind me. What's a domain authority score? Of course, this is the SEM Rush own ranking. Other platforms might have different opinions, but what's in general, what is this authority score? How the search engine ranks your website, Alexia Jones. There's more to it. Any other person wants to give me another trial? Mr. Fu. Yes, another person wants to give me a trial. Come on, guys, try, attempt and fail. That's why I want to give what's her name? I think she was attempting a lot of questions, even though she wasn't getting it right. I think that was Idara, right? Idara, yes. I want to give her my flowers and kudos. Yes, Idara, because she was attempting the questions. She was unmuting and attempting to answer the questions. Even if she wasn't getting the answers right, she was trying to attempt the question instead of just sitting back and feeling like, oh, I don't know it. She attempted, she failed, she learned. So attempt. Okay. Uche Okonkwo says comprises of bounce rate, quality of the content, traffic of the website. Okay, yes. Uche, thank you. So Uche and Alexia, yes, collectively. Thank you, guys. That is how the search engine ranks your websites. Well, maybe yes. The authority score is how the search engine proves, yes, ranks your website, or the authority that it gives to your website in terms of, just like I gave an example. I said, for someone to be called an authority in their niche, it means that they have now been trusted, right? It means trusted. So that's how the website, the level of trust the search engine gives to your website, right? How credible it ranks your website. And of course, what makes it up is, of course, your bounce rate. Do you have a low bounce rate? Do you have high quality content? Do you have a lot of traffic to your website, right? That's how it ascertains how credible, how influential, or how trustworthy your website is. Thank you, Uche. Thank you, Sandra, because you just added that answer. Yes, exactly. And thank you, Alexia Jones. We understand that concept. I hope you understand it now, right? Yeah, what are backlinks? There's backlinks here. You can see over 6.6 million backlinks. That's what Leader NKG's blog has. What are backlinks?
Okay, backlinks are links that is added to your content that that will lead that other sites that they can get your content from other sites. Maybe, for example, I have a content, but in my content I added some links that maybe I'm searching for diabetes. Then under my content, there is another link that if I click it will take me to another site where I will get more information outside my own site, get more information of what I'm searching for.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Which Okonkwo says is like referral from other websites, other links to your website, links that is added to another website. Lillian, Kirao, Blessing Agbo are links from one website to a page on another website. Okay. Yes, you're all correct. Thank you. So backlinks are links on websites other than your own that go back to a page on your website. Amina Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's backlinks. Like backlinks are linked from your website to another person's own website. So if you're linking from a page to another page, but in this case, right? In this case, it is links from other websites that are coming into your own page. So for Linda Ikeji's blog, he has 6.6 million backlinks, meaning that there are over 6.6 million links from other websites into her own website, other websites that refer to her own websites. Okay, so there's over 6.6 million, right? And then there's referring domains. Referring domains is over 41,000. What are referring domains? I mentioned this. Referring domains. What do we mean by referring domains? Now, this other is still in the same category of backlinks, but we call them referring domains. What are referring domains? Site that leads people to your site. An external website that is referring to your site with backlinks, domain linking to one space. Okay. Website that links back to your backlink. Thank you. Very correct answers. So back referring domains are other websites that have backlinks that are coming to your own website. Right? An external website that is referring to your, yes. Exactly. So you see that we have 6.6 million backlinks and 41,000 referring domains. Invariably, that means that there will be more links. It means that more websites are linking. Some websites are linking with more than one link, right? With more than one backlink. While the referring domains are now the websites that are linking to this particular website or yes. So you are all correct. Very, very correct. And you can see that Linda AKG has 6.6 million backlinks with over 41,000 referring domains. Now we have organic search traffic, right? And that is over 1 million. And of course, I've already mentioned what organic search traffic are, right? Organic search traffic. We mentioned what organic search traffic is. Now, there's this place that this traffic, we've already defined the different keyword intents. Something I want us to look at. I'm not going to stay long here. So this is where we are doing our research. You can see a lot of metrics. I did a lot of explanation on Saturday. The recording will come, so I'm not going to be doing all those explanation again. But you can see all of these metrics, right, about this particular domain. Now, this is just a domain analysis. Now, if we want to do traffic analytics, I'll simply click here and go to traffic analytics. So let's see traffic analytics. Yeah, and then you can see that the website has over 5.7 million visits, 447.8 thousand unique visitors, 4.49 pages on an average per visit, and then an average visit duration of 13 minutes, 15 seconds. I explained all of this. Right now, what is bounce rate? Define what the bounce rate is to me, please. Very quickly. That one is very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. Bounce rate is how long people stay on your website before leaving. Yes, Uche, that is correct. Uche, that's correct. Uche, you're a lady, right? I'm always mistaking you for a guy. Sorry. On my mind, inside my head, I've been saying Uche Konko is a guy. My brains. Sorry, Uche. All through this class, I've been mentioning your name. I've been saying, oh, this guy. I forgot he's a lady. I'm so sorry. Apologies. I just remembered. So bounce rate is how long people stay on your website before leaving. Okay. I want another person to try. You two, you thought she's a guy, Abby? The woman is sorry. She's not a guy. She's a lady. So yes. What is bounce rate? Some other person. Give me a definition. Fast. So I want this thing to sync because it seems like this particular topic on Saturday, it did not really sync. So this will make this now will make it sync better than Saturday. Okay. I know Saturday was weekend, so some people probably attended the class with anger. This class on Saturday, I'm supposed to rest now. You people got class and physical classes, so let me just listen that I just feel attendance. I know. Some people attended the class with Let me just fulfill all righteousness and fill attendance. Bam. So let us sync it now. Let's sync it now. Oh yeah, bounce rates. Who remembers? Uche Okonkwo's answer is correct though. Her answer is correct, but I want another person to give me another try. Let me see another angle. Let me hear from another person's angle. What you think? Percentage of visitors that leave web page without taking an action. Udwak Roberts. Yes, this is also very correct. It's also very correct. It's also very correct. Yes. Percentage of visitors that leave a web page without taking an action. Okay, not necessarily taking an action anyways, but percentage of people that leave your web page, immediately they come in. Okay, so let's say unfortunately the lectures didn't sync. Okay, hope is syncing now. Is it syncing now? Okay. It should sync. Blessing. It's not still syncing. Blessing. It's like you come and pay me for private class. So if you want it to sync, because I cannot do more than I have done now. So if you want it to sync more, you bring money. Money answered all things. Okay. So bounce rates are the number of people that come to your website and leave your web pages or leave your website without really taking an action, like she said, or without really staying long. So in some cases, it's mostly when they didn't take an action. In other cases, it might be when visitors leave without interacting or visiting any other pages on the website. This is a perfect explanation. Lillian Kirawa, thank you. Is a technique used in web analytics to measure the percentage of visitors who land on your web page and then leave without interacting further or visiting any other pages on the same site. This is exactly the definition. Thank you for giving me that very perfect definition and taking the words out of my mouth. Gracias. So that's bounce rates. Now, you can see here that Linda EKG's blog has a 38.76% bounce rate. And for there to be green, it means that the bounce rate reduced. I remember I was showing us how we do the analytics and how they calculate the bounce rate. Now, for bounce rates, if you look at the rest, I want you to pay attention to these arrows that are going in green, that are showing that those arrows in green. You can see that for every other thing, they were up. They were moving. The arrows were going up, apart from this one that comes down and is red. For the ones in green, pay attention. This one was going up. This one is going up. This one is going up. But this one right here is coming down, right? This one right here is coming down. Why is it coming down? It's coming down because for bounce rate to reduce, it is a positive thing. That's why you're seeing it in green and the arrow is pointing downwards. If it was red and pointing upwards, that means that the bounce rate increased. But because the bounce rate reduced, you can see here that they gave an analysis that the bounce rate reduced from 46.44% in June to 38.76% in July. So that means there was a 7.6668 reduction in bounce rate, which is a 16.54% reduction, and which is a good thing for a website because you don't want to have so much bounce rate. So it means that her bounce rate reduced from June to July. Then there's average visit duration, which increased. Average visit duration is the average number of pages or the average number of time people spend on your website or on your pages, right? Now, it increased from 9 minutes 57 seconds in June to 13 minutes 15 seconds in July. So that means people spent more time on her website, on Linda EKG's blog, in July, more than they spent in June, which means that she had a 33.17% increase in July. That is a 3 minutes 18 seconds increase from the 9 minutes 57 seconds that she had in June. Then there's pages per visit. That is the number of pages on an average people visited. The number of pages that people visited on an average when they came to our website or landed on our website. And you can see here that in June, it was 2.5. meaning that she had a 2.5 on average of pages. But in July, it now became 4.5. So there was an increase by 2, which is the 82.44% increase, right, in June and July. Now, if we look at unique visitors, this is where it dropped. This is where it dropped. Now, what are unique visitors? What are unique visitors? Unique visitors are people who are visiting this web page from their browser for the first time, right? And she had over 447.8 thousand unique visitors. In June, she had unique visitors for 479.9 thousand, right? But in July, it dropped from 479 to 447. That's why you see that this one, the arrow is pointing downwards. That's why you see the arrow is pointing downwards. Then there is visits. Visits is now 5.7 million, right? And you can see that it was an increase from the June. For June, she had a visit of 5.2 million, but in July, it increased to 5.7 million. And the difference was over 452,000, 10.62%. Okay. So this is the devices that people use to visit the web page. You can see the devices. You can see that more people are using mobile phones, and you can see the curve for mobile, and then you can see that for desktop. So for desktop, it was being flat. So many people don't visit with desktop. Now you can see the traffic channels, right? You can see the traffic channel. Okay. This is like a graph. You can see it shows us the different traffic channel: direct, organic, referral, right, and the rest. And I think there's more of organic. Now we also did a competitor analysis. So for competitor analysis, you just simply put in the competitor that you want to check out. You want to check out which competitor is she competing against. So we have legit.ng, right? And we have, let's say, maybe let's do just legit.ng, right? We can also do Instablog Niger, I think, because they are all under the same this thing. How do you spell Instablog Niger? Niger like this. There we compare. So we now do a comparison, right? And from the comparison, we can see the different visitors to the different websites and all the other things that we saw about the traffic analytics, right? You can see Linda Kiddy's blog, you can see Legit.ng, you can see Mr. Blog Nigeria, you can see the amount of visitors, the amount of visits that they have, the pages per visit, which I've explained all in details, the bounce rates. So it's more like a detailed explanation of everything, right, that happened on these different pages. Now you can see Instablog Nigeria. This is trend by competitors. And you can see a curve, right, for visits. You can go to unique visitors if you have to go to unique visitors to see the curve for unique visitors. Legit NG had more unique visitors than the rest. You can see Legit NG is high up above. For pages per visit, you can see the graph is changing. You can see how the graph is changing by the number of pages per visit for the different months. Okay. Definitely the graph is very self-explanatory. By the time you start looking at it and hovering over the different curve points, you will see simple explanations on how the increase happened or how it reduced, right? and that's basically you can go to average visit duration. You can see the graph is changing. So for the different websites, you can see that they have different average visit duration. That of Instablog Nigeria dropped by a lot in June, right? It dropped a lot in June, and then it increased again in July, with Linda Zikeji's blog being at the highest for July. Same with June for average visit duration. The same thing with bounce rates. You can see the bounce rate that the different websites had. And Instablog Nigeria had a very high bounce rate in April, had also in May the highest, had in June the highest, although it started dropping, and then their bounce rate reduced in July. Right, but for Linda Ikeji's blog, it was a bit, stable, even though it was curvy a little bit, but just more stable. Same with Legit NG. So this is more like a competitive analysis. You're trying to check the traffic between the different websites. Now there's direct traffic. This is traffic channels, direct traffic. And I mentioned what direct traffic are. So what is direct traffic? So what's direct traffic? Okay, so where people go straight to your page, not using backlinks, spell Mbwana. Okay. Okay. Idowu Moses, those that type the URL directly to visit the page. Okay. Idara, your hand is up.
I think there are visitors who uses a website URL on the browser directly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So direct traffic, yeah, like you said, those are, and the other person also said, those people that visit your website by typing your domain name, or mostly the domain name, right? Without actually visiting via organic searches, without searching for something and then coming to visit your page. Those that type it directly to visit the page, right? So if I go and just type lindaikejisblog.com, that's direct traffic. If I go and type instablognigeria.com, that's direct traffic. Typing the URL directly into the browser, URL or domain name directly into the browser. Thank you. So you can see the direct traffic, you can see the organic search, right? The organic search, you can see paid search, you can see organic social, paid social, email, and the rest. Okay. Now you can see this is traffic by country. So how they get their traffic by the different countries. You can see Nigeria being the top, followed by United Kingdom for Linda Ikeji's blog. Right. For Instablog Nigeria, United Kingdom seems to be the highest. You can see because we are doing competitive analysis, so you're going to be looking at the different websites. You can view the full report. Now you can see Nigeria, you can see Legit, you can see where they are getting their most traffic from. Right. Okay. That's where they get their traffic from. Top pages, overview, benchmarking. So we've already done the, traffic analytics. We'll click on organic research. Organic research now is to focus on organic, how they got their organic traffic, right? How more on organic now, just focusing on organic, anything they got organically, anything Linda Ikeji's blog got organically, not via others, not trying to see what the rest or how she got the rest, whether the ones. This is more of organic, right? You can see organic keywords, you can see the traffic, you can see traffic cost, branded traffic, non-branded traffic. If we go to keyword gap, this is where you now want to compare the different domains that we have been comparing to see the keywords that this one has or the other one does not have, and this one has or this one does not have. So for keyword gap, we can say legit.ng, I think, and then let's add Instablog. So let's use Linda Ikeji's blog, legit NG, and Instablog Niger for our keyword gap. Okay, so this is the keyword gap, right? From where now you can see keywords. You can see keywords that the different websites are. You can see shared keyword. You can see missing keywords. Shared keywords are keywords that they all share. Missing keywords are keywords that are missing. All right. Let's say maybe this one has, this one does not have. Definitely, our roots or the main websites we are looking at is Linda Ikeji's blog. So we are looking at shared keywords. We are looking at keywords that Linda Ikeji's blog share with the others. We are looking at missing keywords. We are looking at keywords that Linda Ikeji's blog does not have, right? Keywords that Linda Ikeji's blog is missing that the others have. Okay. Weak keywords are keywords that she has, but and the rest have, but it is weak. Then there's strong keywords, untapped keywords, unique keywords, all keywords, right? You can see all of them from here because this is now under keyword gap. You're trying to see, okay, what's the difference between this person's this particular domain keyword and this particular domain keyword. So the difference between Linda Ikeji's blogs and legit NG's keywords as well as that of Instablog and .com. So if you go through all of this, you're going to see the different keywords, right? Of course, these are web pages that have very large number of visits. So they, of course, they have a lot of keywords. Keyword for which you can see under missing, they say keywords for which the U domain, which is Linda Ikeji's blog, doesn't have rankings, but all the other competitors have. So these are keywords that Linda Ikeji's blog does not rank for, but legit.ng and Instablog Niger ranks for. Then we have weak keywords, keywords that Linda Ikeji's blog ranks lower than the others when entered, right? Then we have strong keywords, keywords for which Linda Ikeji's blog has better rankings than the others. You can see it is 138, has better rankings for that particular keyword than the others. Then we have untapped keywords, keywords for which Linda Ikeji's blog has no rankings, but at least one of the other competitors, so at least either Instablog Niger or legit.ng has a ranking for. that is untapped. Then we have unique keywords. These are keywords for which Linda Ikeji's blog has rankings, but the other competitors do not have. You can see she has rankings for over 63.7 thousand keywords that the others do not have. So this even covers and beats the rest of them for every other thing, right? So keywords for which Linda Ikeji's blog has rankings for, which she ranks good for, but the other keywords, the other websites do not have, right? And then there is all keywords. All keywords is keywords for which at least one of the entered domains has rankings. Keywords for which at least one of all of them has a ranking for. Of course, that is now the general where you say all keywords. Now, this is for keyword gap. The next one is backlink gap. We know what backlinks are. So it's invariably saying, analyzing the backlinks from the different websites, where they get their backlinks from, and the kind of backlinks. Is it a follow backlink or a no follow backlink? No follow backlinks are not good backlinks. No follow backlinks are backlinks you don't want. Follow backlinks are backlinks that you want. No follow backlinks are backlinks that they don't lead to, they don't lead to anywhere. But follow backlinks are the ones that are good and make sense. But this is backlink, right? These are for backlinks. You can see best backlinks. You can see this backlink gap, of course. This is for Linda Ikeji's blog against the rest. You can see weak backlink, strong, shared, unique, or just the same thing you saw for keywords. It's the same thing, it's the same explanation. The difference now is that this is backlinks. You can see monthly visits, matches. These, of course, are the referring domains. Mean which domain is this backlink coming from? Right? Which domain are you getting this backlink from? Remember, you have to get a backlink from a website. And now you can see this one is coming from the dreaderapp.com, right? And you can see that this app has monthly visit of over 5.3 million. And then what's this PS? Authority score. Okay, the website authority score is 50. The matches, there's a total number of time analyzed domains that this referring domain is linking to. Of course, some of them are 2 to 3, most 2 to 3. Right, then there's where are they linking to? So you can see that Linda Ikeji's blog does not have any backlink from the dreaderapp.com, but legit.ng has over 60 backlinks from the dreaderapp.com. The Instablog has just one. And you can see the analysis. Most of them are not even linking to Linda Ikeji 0000000. Why? No results for her. Let me check the next page. They are mostly linking to legit.ng. I see why it's getting a lot of traffic now. Okay. So this is for your backlink gap, right? The next thing we'll be looking at is the keywords. I hope this is syncing now. For people that, weekend, Saturday did not sync. Is it syncing now? Is the sinking going well? Is the ship sinking fine? Or I should come and rescue the ship? Okay, it is sinking. It is sinking. This is 12 p.m. I'd like us to take a break, take our break as usual, and come back and finish up what we are thinking. When we come back, we'll finish. I'll look at the keyword research parts, where the keyword research again, and then I collect questions for everything that we have learned from any of the topics that you are confused, whether it's on Canva or social media or wherever. Start fine. Okay. We are coming back from the break by 12:30. Let's do 12:30 today. 30 minutes. 12:30. This is 12 already. Okay, we back. Oh, damn. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Oh. And let's continue. Let's continue because today I don't think we're going to stay up to 2 p.m. We might have to end a little bit earlier. I'll share my screen back to the OSU tool so that we can wrap this up. Okay, so this is of course the tool, and then we've looked at the domain overview, that of the competitive research. Is someone's on mute? I can hear myself. Light, that was you. Okay. Right, so now I was showing us about keywords, right? So if you go to the keyword magic, so this is where you do your keyword research. In the last class, I showed us that day how to do keyword research. Right, you can see 5 millions of keyword suggestions for your SEO, and we'll still take the same format we took earlier in the day. That's when we started in the morning. The same format we took in the morning. to also do this one too. So I'll be asking you questions, and I expect that I get answers to those relevant questions because they will help it sync, right? And they will also help other persons who are finding it difficult to understand to get it right. Okay. Now let's say we want to search for a keyword. Someone give me climate change in the morning, so I'm still going to stick with that keyword. Climate change. Now this is my keyword magic tool, and I want to find keywords. Right? I simply do what I put in the main keyword I want to search for, and then I click on search. So my main keyword will now bring up other keywords in their numbers that I can use. Right? Now, I explained all of these terms. I will start from the ones at the top, right? We know what questions are, we know what all keywords are. I'd like somebody to tell me what are broad match keywords, another person will tell me what are phrase match, and then another person will tell me what are exact match keywords. Yep. Broad match, phrase match, and exact match. What are broad match keywords? Broad match, broad match. What are broad match keywords? Florence Oyim, broad match adds other words in combination to the exact keyword you are looking for. Thank you. Thank you, Florence. All right, next person, phrase match. Phrase match. Amina Mohammed, a keyword match type that allows you to search your ads on, that allows you to search your ads on searches that include the meaning of your keyword. Hmm? Hmm. So you are going to get definition from Google because Amina and Chika Ojiski definition are exactly the same. A keyword match type that allows you to show your ads on searches that include the meaning of your keyword. Both of you, same keyword, same definition, same source. Well done. Broad match, broad match, phrase match, exact match. Exact match, please. What's exact match? Exact match. That's the last one that I need to hear so that we can move. Exact match gives you, okay, so let me start with Chika Oji, as he just copied what he copied and pasted. Allows advertisers to specify the exact search queries that will trigger their ads to be shown. Chika, explain. What do you mean by allow advertisers to specify the exact search queries that will trigger their ads to be shown? Give me an explanation of that. Is a mail that says exact match keywords are keywords close to the keyword you are looking for. Is specific, close to. Florence, exact match gives you keywords, results exactly like the one you are looking for. Are keywords that match exactly what the person is searching for. Okay. Exact match keywords allow you to reach prospects searching only for the specific keywords you are bidding on or close variants of that keyword. People are now doing bidding on. That means people are going to take these answers from the internet because it's now telling me bidding. That means it's telling me something about Google ad, and we are here doing search engine optimization. You are telling me something on search engine marketing. Broad match are keywords that contain any variation of your keyword, right? So the main keyword is climate change. So any variation of climate change can always come under broad match. So if you look here, you're going to see, I'm scrolling down, I can go to the next page. Right, so any variation of the main keyword climate change. So if it has what causes change in climate, that is a broad match, right? Not exactly the keyword that we want, but it contains the variation. So I would say broad match, meaning any keyword that has to do with climate change, so long as it relates to climate change, right? It should be there. Then we say phrase match. Phrase match, we are saying that this phrase climate change has to be in the keyword. The phrase climate change has to be in the keyword, right? So the phrase has to be there. So long as that phrase climate change is there, right, it can serve as a keyword for that's for the first one was broad match, the second one is phrase match. Now the third one is exact match. Exact match, you are telling that you are saying that I want this exact the way the keyword is written exactly, the way it is written exactly, that's how it should be there, right? The way it is written exactly, that's how you want to see the keyword. So that is exact match keyword. Explaining this now. So now if you look at this place, we have broad match, we have phrase match, we have exact match. The more you toggle on all of them, they are going to give you keywords that relate to that particular instance. Now you see keyword intent, we've explained what keyword intents are. We know what keyword search volume is. Right now the keyword difficulty. What is the keyword difficulty? Who can remind me? What is the keyword difficulty? That one is very, very easy now. Keyword difficulty. Anybody? It's very easy, very easy. Okay, nobody. That one is very easy. I didn't expect it to take this long. Keyword difficulty is simply how difficult will it be for you to rank with that particular keyword since we are doing SEO? How difficult will it be for your web pages to rank with that keyword that you are choosing? That is keyword difficulty. It's not hard. The name already implies it's keyword difficulty. The search volume is how many people are, how much searches does that particular keyword get on an average in a month. That is the volume, right? How many searches does that keyword have on an average in a month? That is keyword search volume. And then keyword difficulty is on an average, how difficult will it be for you to rank with that keyword, for your website to rank, for your page to rank with that particular keyword. Right. Now, our main keyword was climate change, and we are now under broad match. You can see different kind of keyword under broad match. How do we stop climate change? Examples of climate change poster. How can we prevent climate change? And you can see their keyword difficulty here, right? You can see a lot of keywords that has a relationship with climate change. You can see their search volume, and you can see their keyword difficulty in the sense that we looked at the keyword difficulty levels and we looked at what the difficulty levels are. So when a keyword is ranked 85 to 100%, it means it's going to be very hard for you to rank with that particular keyword. When a keyword is ranked between 70 to 84%, it means that it's going to be hard. When a keyword is ranked between 50 to 69%, it means it's going to be difficult for you to rank with that keyword, right? For 30 to 49%, it means it's possible, right, that you will rank with it. For 15 to 29%, it means it's easy. And then from 0 to 14% means it's going to be very, very easy for you to rank with that particular specified keyword. Okay, so you want to, look at the keyword difficulty level and know which keyword you want to use. Right now, you can see a lot of keywords here. You can see a lot of keywords here. Right, these are all under broad match. If I go to exact match, as okay, I want to see keywords with only that have the phrase exactly the way it is written, climate change, no variation, no nothing. I just want to see climate change, the way it is written, exactly with that order, climate change. Phrase match in any order, right? Phrase match meaning in any order it is written, change climate. What changes climate? The phrase change and climate is there. So for phrase match, it's not going to be written exactly as climate change. That means if the keyword is not written exactly as climate change, but that phrase change and climate are there, it is good for me. Broad match is anyhow, but so far as it relates to climate change, it should be there, right? So you can see here. This is for exact match. You can see what is climate change definition. You can see this one is 100. That is very, very hard to rank. And you can see this climate change progress 2024 is a very good keyword to rank, to use. Number one, it is easy. You can see, of course, there's the year attached to it anyways. It is easy because the keyword difficulty is 27, meaning it is easy. And then it has a very high search volume of 18,100. So if I want to pick a keyword, this will be my first pick. If I go to climate change progress 2024 team, search volume of 8,100, keyword difficulty 31, meaning possible. Another keyword can be this one because they are easy, although you will definitely pick the rest, right? But I want to major on the ones that I see that are going to be quite easier and have very good search volume. Who wants to tell China about climate change? Right? So of course, the keyword that you're picking has to be relevant to what you want to do, right? So these are all keywords. You can see that this page has over 2,640 keywords. We looked at this on Saturday. So if you want to pick your keywords, you simply begin to tick them and then you export them. Okay. So first things first is I want to tick. So I can tick climate change progress. That one is 83, but it has a very high search volume. But of course, let's say I'm just ticking at random. I tick this one. I'll tick maybe this one. So let's say I'm picking how many? 1, 2, 3. Let me pick it. Let me make it up to 5. Let's say effects of climate change. Global climate change. Okay, so I'm picking keywords. Let's say climate change causes. So I'm picking how many? 5, 6 keywords. What happened now? It went off. 1, 2, 3. So let's say this one. That's how many? 4. Let me just pick 5. And this one 5. Right. So all I have to do now is I have to add them to my keyword list. Right. Or if I want to add them, I can add them to my keyword list. If I want to export them as once, I export them immediately. Right. Now, if I want to export these keywords immediately, all I have to do is I have to come here to export, click on this export button, selected 5, which of course is the 5 keywords I've selected. If you want to export all the keywords, you go to all 30,000, all keywords, 30 keywords at the maximum you can export at the time. But of course, it has to be selected. You change it to CSV. It's going to import it as a CSV file. You can see it has already imported it. And then if I will now go and open the keyword in an Excel sheet. So this is real estate. So that keyword has been downloaded. And you see it's climate change, right? But of course, there's the other way, which I feel is better. You just add them to your keyword list. So for that one, I will not be downloading it directly. I will add one more keyword and make it 7. I'll go to add to keyword list. I'll click on add to keyword list. You can see those keywords that I picked the other day, they have gone down, because other people have started using this tool as well. So I will now add my keyword. I can call it climate change test keywords. Okay, this is searching for a list, actually. Sorry, not searching. I want to create a new empty list. No. I'm going to add it to the wrong place. I want to create a new empty list. So I will come here and I'll write then I'll hit enter. And you can see my 6 keywords I've now put and I'll come into this particular list, right? So that's what you do. You select your keywords and then you put them on your keyword list. Right. Now, I've selected my keywords. Like I said, I'm not going to do most of these explanations again because I did them on Saturday. And on Saturday, we explained the different kinds of keywords and the reason for all of these things that we are doing. So when the recording is out, you can always watch the recording and supplement it with this one. Then you go to, so now I've added my keywords to the list, right? I've added my keywords to that list. I can add more keywords if I wish. So if I tap on climate change, I can add it to the list. I can add, let me look for another keyword. I can add this climate change and global warming. I can add this climate change. Oh, I don't like that one. This one is going to be difficult, but I can add this climate change effects. Okay, so I can add this to this, and then I'll click on add to keyword lists, and then I'll add it to this list. And you can see it's rolling. I now have 10 keywords in my keyword list. I can now simply export from here by clicking on this. It will now take me to the keyword manager. That's the keyword strategy builder. I did not go from here. I just clicked on it, and you can see the keywords that are on that particular list, right? You can see climate change and global warming. What is climate change? If I click on this, I can either remove tag, add tag, or delete the keyword from here, right? I've exported how many keywords? 10 keywords. I've saved them. So I want to export these keywords and have them so I can be able to use them later. Yes, I'm just picking the keywords at the moment. They have very high difficulty rates, actually. I'm just picking, but of course, you know that if you want to select your keywords, you have to select keywords with low difficulty, at least not like very low difficulty, because it doesn't mean some keywords that are relevant to you that have high difficulty level does not mean you're not going to pick them, right? You still pick them, but you supplement them with more of keywords that have low difficulty or low keyword difficulty. I'm going to click on export.
But it's like your voice is low.
My voice is low.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So I want to export these keywords. I'll click on export, and I'm exporting all 10. If I don't want to export all 10, I'll still select. Let's see if I click on select keywords now. I can export only the selected keywords out of the 10 that I added to my keyword list. But of course, I want to export all 10. So I'll click on export all 10. I'll go to CSV, and then I'm going to export it as a CSV file. I'll click on open. I think I need to close this one first. And now we're going to open that one. So I'll click on this, which is my keyword list. And then you have your keywords. Now you can see the keywords that I got from there. You can see climate change. What is climate change? So let me expand the keyword side so that you can see the keywords. So I'll come here. Sorry, my mouse. And then I will drag and open up so you can see the keywords. Now you can see our keywords: climate change progress. What is climate change? Climate change in 2024, blah, 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 blah. I will delete this particular column and row because they are not important to me. So I'll delete them, right? These guys. So right click. Sorry. And I'll delete. Okay. So I'm going to only leave what I want to see. Of course, that's dependent. I don't need those ones. This one is the keyword difficulty. Do I need to see the keyword difficulty? Maybe do I need to see how much advertisers are paying? I might need it. The search volume. I did it. Then I'll delete all these other ones. Click. Now delete. So I've selected the keywords I want. Now, you can now use these keywords to your own advantage, as I explained, right? You're writing, you put them in your write-up. Remember where you want to put your keywords in your title, in your meta tag. Your title is, of course, the title of your posts, right? Your page title, the meta tags, the meta headers, which are your subheadings, the body of the post, the URL, your main keywords also should be there, right? I explained all of these things on Saturday. So I also did a small explanation where I say if I'm writing, so for instance, I'll share my screen now. Hope you can see this place where I'm putting all these keywords, where I stored all these keywords on Excel. Is that what you guys are seeing? If I don't even see my Excel sheet and I've been editing Excel. See, the keywords I got, people do not even tell me that you're not seeing this particular sheet. Voila. The keywords I got, right? I exported them. And when I export, I've deleted so many cells and people were not even seeing what I was doing.
Yeah, I thought it was only me, so I didn't want to be the odd one out, and I never knew everyone was having the same challenge.
Problem. You see, I exported the keywords, they all came down here. So once you export it as a CSV file, you click on it, it opens up as an Excel sheet. I expanded this, it was closed, and I've deleted some cells. I had to delete so many cells that I did not want, right? And then I left only the keyword volume, the keyword difficulty, and the cost per click in US dollars. And all this while I thought people were seeing it. Why? Okay. So I deleted most of the other cells that were here, and then I left only the keyword volume, which is the search volume, the keyword difficulty, and then the cost per click. I'm also going to delete this database. I don't need it. It's actually the US anyways. And then I leave my keyword. I'll open this, expand this again. Search volume is too wide. I'll close it. Okay. We have our keywords, we have our search volume, we have our cost per click. And then I can now begin to use this keyword to my advantage. You can see the keyword difficulty, you can see the cost per click. I can now begin to use these keywords. No, the cost per click is what Google charges, is what advertisers are paying on an average to bid for the keyword, right? It's what advertisers are paying on an average to bid for this keyword. So for climate change progress, advertisers are paying an average of $3.62, $3.62 for that particular keyword. For what is climate change, advertisers are willing to pay an average of $2.44, right? So that's the cost per click. How much are people willing to bid for this keyword? That, of course, is for search engine marketing. So from these keywords, now we can begin to use these keywords to our to our advantage when we are doing the work. Now, even if you want to do your the various pages on your website, right, that are not blog pages, you also need to look for the keywords that people usually use to search when they are looking for these particular pages, right? When you want a page to appear, whether it is your product page. If it's your product page, of course, you have to use keywords that relate to when people are searching for a product. And then, of course, if it's the blog page where you're trying to write a blog, like maybe I'm trying to write a blog on SEO now, which is what I just did. I will now, use these keywords and put them in various places on my blogs. So I'm going to go to open a doc. So let me open this document. Let me share my screen so you see it. It's not a blank document. Oh. Let me open a blank document so you see. So let's open this one. I think I was using this one. I did not write anything. I'm going to share the screen now so you can see it. Now, if I want to write, so I'm writing on climate change as my blog article, I can see, let's say the title of my blog is, the effect of climate change on whatever. You can see that it's also a keyword. It's also a keyword. I think I should share my entire window so that as I'm swiping my screen, you can see it. Okay, what can you see now? Are you seeing the Excel sheet? So you can see now, I want to write a blog, and the title of my blog is The Effects of Climate Change on whatever. You can see that effects of climate change is also here as a keyword, right? So I'm in track. So I can copy this, right? And I can go, of course, I'm using the keyword, which is climate change. The main keyword is climate change. I'm using it in the blog title, on the title of my article. So I will switch over to my blog. I'm sure you can see my screen. So I will then write, I'm sure you can see this title now. I can then decide to Ctrl V or say the effects climate change now. My main title is the effects of climate change, which is the title, meta title of the article or the blog, right? And it will also be the H1 header, right? H1 header, H1. The title is automatically the H1, right? And then I begin to write other things about my blog. So let's say introduction. Introduction, of course, I start with climate change. Of course, you want to make it as easy as possible for your users to understand as being a theme of climate change has been worrying event for leaders across the world. You can even quote somebody because it's an article that you can quote. You can make quotes. Let's say Elon Musk. Just quoting. Yeah, I'm making the article interesting for you to read. Elon Musk said, one day, pets will longer be habitable for us humans, except something And this is nobody. I don't know where this. So the who made this code. It's just off the top of my head, right? And then you start writing. You continue. Blah, blah, blah. You write your introduction. Mention that's effect on both you and now you write your introduction, and then the next thing you now see, maybe you now want to go down to let's say like this is a climate change has over time had its effects on not just humans, animals and plants. The question is, how happening for that question mark? Well, let's start by finding climate change is. You see, now that's my introduction part, and then when I go, the header, which is H2, is now I go and look for. I think I had a keyword that has what is climate change. You can see there. The next one is now what is climate change. Then I copy. And I come here. So I've copied that keyword. I will come here. I'll paste it. Right. What is climate change? You can see it's a keyword now in my H2 header, right? Which is a subheading. Now I said H2 headers are subheadings, right? The H1 is always the title, which is the heading. The H2 header is now the subheading, where you are saying, let's say for instance, what is climate change? You write and you now say, so what is climate change? Is under climate change. You now under it, maybe under it, you can now have something like you want to give other explanations. So you say what is climate change, or let's say you say types of climate change, which is another header, and also can be also another keyword because it looks like a keyword. Types of climate change, right? Here's another H2 header, right? And you type. And then under the type of climate change, you now have one, let's say another one type of climate change. Maybe you can put the bullet point one. So and so climate change, maybe toxic climate change. This can be a H3. This is now your H3 because it is now a subheading under this particular subheading, types of climate change. I'm going to increase this so you see it. So since it's now a subheading under this one, is now H3. This is H1, this is H2, this is H2, this is H3. And you see how the keywords, you want to be able to use your keywords in those header tags, right? You want to be able to use keywords in those header tags while you're also using your keyword in the body, right? You're also gently putting your keyword in the body of your write-up. Your meta description also, your keyword also wants to be in your meta description. What is your meta description? If I go to Google and I search for what are the effects of climate change, since we are on climate change now. Now you can see climate change. Now you can see different websites. The effects of climate change, impacts and examples. That is the header. That's the title of their blog. What's their meta description? The description of what they wrote about this thing that you can see here. Effects of climate change on the environment, melting sea level, blah, blah, blah. That is their meta description, and you can see that effects of climate change, which is the main keyword they are using, also appears here. You can see this is an article that was written since 2022, but it's still ranking as #1 under this particular search. You can see causes of climate change. You can see the this is the meta description again. You can see this is the meta description again. So your SEO, your meta description is, if you're writing your article, let's say you're using WordPress and you're writing, you definitely see in the used SEO gives you the used SEO plugin gives you that opportunity to be able to put your meta description, right? So that's where you get your meta description from. You want to be able to include those keywords strategically into your meta description. You want to be able to include those keywords in your headers, in your tags, and your title, and also in the URL, right? Also in the URL, definitely you see where to be able to add URL. You want to be able to put your keyword, not stuff the keyword in a spammy way, right? You just put the keyword there, the main keyword that you're targeting in the URL. Did it sync now? Are you guys, did you guys follow today? See, I had to literally go back and do this thing again, right? Advantage to the people who were in the class then, who collected, who got the information, right? Because now you've gotten it twice, so definitely it's to your own advantage. Do we understand all these things I've said now? Okay. 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 Like I said, I don't want to stay till 2 o'clock today. I'll turn this class early. Okay, so that is how you do that. But I also said for offline, so that is how I've showed you how to do your keyword research. You get your keywords and then you begin to use them. How you're going to use the keywords, especially if you want to if you're writing an article or a blog, or even if you have the different pages of your website. Marcus Daniel, what is fooling your head again now? Marcus, your head cannot be full. We have not done anything that your head will be full. Please go and empty it. Okay, so that is on that, right? Therefore, I said for off-page simply means link building, getting link from other websites to your own website, right? Getting links from other websites to link to your own web page. Right, so that's that. So for off-page, we are simply getting links from other websites down to our own websites. People's heads are full. I don't want to go any further to avoid overfulling more heads. Okay. So yeah, that's on that. Is there any question? Is there any question? How do we get the SEO tool? How do you get the SEO tool? Someone asked. You pay for it. I'll give you the cheaper, the hacked version. The hacked version. Don't allow them to hear me because it's going for cheaper rates. So if you go to this Pro SEO tool, I think I showed you guys. This is Pro SEO tool. So the URL is Pro SEO tools or US. You have to create an account with them, right? After creating an account, you can then pay. You can then buy either the combo mini or the combo. So if you have money for the combo, which covers both RFs, you can then buy it. If you don't have money for the combo, you can buy the combo mini. This combo mini is the one that we use, right? So you use the combo mini to, do all of these things and access the SEM rush. This is the tool here. So when you pay for it, which is approximately in dollars, is about $7. I think $7 or so. Approximately 11,000 naira thereabouts. Yeah. I've used around, so because of the dollar rates, right? So it used to be 9,000, 8,000. When dollar was 1,000 naira to $1, it was 7,000 naira. Then dollar rate has increased, so now it's approximately 11,000 naira, right, for the tool. And then you have access to all of those tools, right? Writing an article, do you research online? Yes, they also have Grammarly. Yes, they also have Grammarly Pro. So you won't have access to Grammarly Pro with them, right? You can write your article somewhere or write your blog somewhere and come and use Grammarly to correct the grammatical errors that might be there. You even see Canva Pro here, right? So you can use it for that too. If you want to write your article, you can either write it from scratch with your own head, or you can go to ChatGPT and use prompts, right? Use prompt and give ChatGPT, okay, I want to write this. Write as though you are an expert in this field, or not even as though. You can give it prompts. How we give prompts. You can say you are an expert in the field of so and so and so. You have over. You want it to write something that is writing, because it depends on the prompt that you give to it. That also determines the results you will get. And so if I'm telling ChatGPT, you are an expert in the field of climate change, you have over 20 years of experience, and you've worked at several industries, you've attended several events, and you've spoken on several topics with regards to climate change and how humans can be able to take advantage of how humans can be able to reduce or limit the rate at which the change occurs. I want you to write an article or a blog title, a blog on this particular topic. You give me the name of the topic. I will give you a set of keywords that you will use, right, to create my blog, and also subheading topics that you also write on. You give it prompts, right, and ask it if it understands. It can tell you yes, and then you give it your topic. So I give my prompt one by one. After I've given the first prompt, I'll ask him simply type yes if you understand. He will say yes, I understand. Give it a second prompt. Okay, this is the header, this is the topic, blog topic I'm writing on, or the article topic that you'll be writing on. These are the subheadings that you'll be using to write the article. This and this and this and this is what I want. Do you understand? Yes, you understand. You give me the keywords. These are the keywords I want you to use. Make sure you use these keywords in the blog, putting it as strategic positions, but not spammy. And then you just tell it how you want it to write your article. You can say you can write it in two words. You can tell it to write it as simple as possible. Tell it anything you want it to add, and then it begins to generate your article, your blog for you or your article. After that, of course, you still have more work to do, because after it does it, you have to read it. After reading it, you now have to start editing, right? You now have to start editing your blog or your article to suit, editing it to ensure that it sounds human, editing it to ensure that you clean out some of those AI jargons that it uses, making it simpler, making the examples simpler, making your introduction very simple. So that anybody that's reading it, they can be reading it as though they are human beings at the other end of the screen. Right? So that's on that. That's how you generate some of these things. I'm just giving you some scope that you can use. Is there any other question? Any other question? Okay, I'm guessing there's none, right? Um, the admin will give you the recording sessions. The admin is the person that will do that, not me. The lady that you're always hearing her sweet voice, she's the person that will give you the recording. Jovita, you have been crying for attendance. Don't worry, attendance is coming. Calm down. So I'll stop sharing my screen now. Then I'm going to paste the attendance link on the chat session, which I have done now. For all the attendance people, please, you can start filling attendance. The attendance link has just been put there in the chat session. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please fill out your attendance. Fill out your attendance, please. Yes, architect Fortunate. Fortunate Mbako, your hand is up. I believe you want to speak. Hi, good afternoon.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yep, I can.
Okay. Okay. I just want to say a big thank you for the patience and how you took us through this lesson. It has been amazing. It has been amazing. As in from one step to another to where we are right now. So I want to say a big thank you to you and Access Bank and Net Factory as a whole. So my prayer is that God will reward you for us. And secondly, I want to make an inquiry whether this will be the last class.
From me, I don't know about other. If you have other facilitators, probably they will have another class with you. But for me, this should be my last class. And you're welcome. Thank you for thanking me. Thank you too for paying attention and for being good students to my class. Yeah. Okay, if you are done filling the attendance, right? You can leave. I'll call it a day. If you're done filling the attendance, you can leave. Thank you so much. I already said I don't want this class to stay till 2. I didn't intend for this class to stay till 2 today, right? I needed to be sure that you guys got something from the last class, and the last class seemed like a lot of people did not get so much. So we had to, route back. We had to go
Hello.
back. Yes.
Hello.
Afternoon. Good afternoon.
I just want to say a very big thank you for this engagement because I always find it very difficult to understand it. So today I learned a lot from it. So I'm just going to say a very big thank you. And I wish to learn more about it again if I get the opportunity.
All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gracias. Gracias. People will make me emotional. Will make me emotional. I'm not gonna cry. I won't cry. I won't cry. I won't cry. Yeah, I'll miss you guys too. I'll miss you people too. Okay.
So sorry, we'll miss you more. I wish to always, but
I will not cry. I will not cry.
Don't cry.
I'm cleaning my eye.
Why are you people saying don't cry? Let's have a communal cry together.
No.
Crying,
Kind of communal cry. That one. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I will not cry. I'm a man. I will hold it. I will hold it. Thank you so much for your attention in all of this. You have been very interactive per se, right? We started this class. I remember the first day we had our class. We had over 100 plus people. I remember very well, over 100 plus people, and we are ending with barely 50%. I mean, definitely, that's how it is. Some people will definitely drop along the way. Not everybody that starts a thing will finish it. So I'm going to commend you for your resilience, for your patience, for your ability to stay down till the end. It shows that you can actually do hard things, because learning in itself is not easy. Learning is hard. And it shows that you can actually do hard things. You're ready to do hard things, and you're ready to take on new opportunities, learn new things, and explore new things for yourself, for your business, and for future. And I appreciate that, right? I appreciate the few persons that have been able to stick to this class down to the end. I pray that whatever you do in your future endeavors, you receive as much effort that you put in. If you put small effort and you achieve many. All right. Well done, guys. Well done. And bless up.
Sir Ivy, thank you so much for all you do. God bless you. I learned a lot. But please, I am lost concerning to this topic, please.
We are lost. We talked about what we did today was SEO, search engine optimization. Same thing we did on Saturday. We just routed back. Search engine optimization, SEO.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. God increase you.
Amen. Amen. So let me display the topic on the screen, just in case of any other person that is confused. Let me just put the topic as the last thing. search engine optimization, SEO. I'm sure you can see my screen. Yeah, this is what we did today. Okay, I'm glad I was able to explain everything for everybody to understand. That's the main thing. And I like, if I'm doing a class, I like that you follow. And it's better to learn one or two things than not learning anything at all. So it's better you understand one thing than not understanding, than saying plenty things and you don't understand anyone. It doesn't make sense. Right. Yeah. I'll see you guys sometime in the future, whenever that may be. Take care. Gracias. And enjoy your stay. Don't look for trouble. My handle, which of my handles? Okay, I'm going to drop my LinkedIn. This is practically my name. I'm almost on my handles anyways. So this is my LinkedIn. Right.
Hello, please, if I'm writing stories, like I like writing short stories, novels, and these things. Can I also use ChatGPT for them? Like, I'll just post it for them to like scan or rephrase or something. Can I still use ChatGPT for them for such things?
So I will not advise that you use ChatGPT if you write stories, because ChatGPT is AI. AI is AI. And if you want to write stories, you want to write stories that are going to be pleasing to human beings, stories that human beings will interact with, right? And of course, definitely what you're trying to captivate when you're writing your stories, you are trying to write stories that are going to be emotionally intriguing to humans, that humans are going to be emotionally captivated. And ChatGPT or AI cannot give you that. AI cannot give you that. AI will write very generic stories. AI and writing stories, I don't think they are on par. Probably they will improve, because definitely every day the AI is being improved. Every day AI is improving, right? But for now, I don't advise that you use it for stories if you write stories, because you want to be, with your stories.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Talking of handle, drop them, not just LinkedIn. That's basically, I want just follow my LinkedIn. Okay. LinkedIn. Yeah, I'm not so active on social media, but very soon I will be. LinkedIn. I'm also active there. I think my Twitter handle is, can't remember. Let me check. So this is my Twitter handle. I'm going to change it as well. Basically those two. Yes, I'm on Threads. Yes, it's me. So these two, right? LinkedIn, Twitter, IG. I'm not even active there. IG, I'm not even a digital marketer, but and ourselves differently there. Okay, so those are like those three places that I should be active very soon. Yeah, I typed it on. It's not on my screen. I typed it. It's on the chat session. I didn't. The screen I'm showing is this search engine optimization. I'm going to stop sharing now. All right. Once you're done, you can leave, right? And then I will end the class or end the session. So I have to stop recording now.